Hello and welcome to XOMO. My name is Mo and I'm a professional tarot reader and herbal tea enthusiast, and welcome to my channel. As you can see from today's title, we will be doing a pick a card reading based around the full moon and lunar eclipse in Taurus during November 2021. These messages are timeless, so whenever you find them, do not worry. Whatever comes through to you, you are meant to hear it at the time that you do find this pick a card reading. However, if you did see the pick a card reading for the new moon in Scorpio that I released earlier this month, you might see some of the completion of some of the concepts we talked about there. Also, when it comes to a lunar eclipse, some of the things that may come through with the eclipse, you may be seeing play out for the next 6 months of your life, right? It usually takes about 6 months for things that we see happen, or the things that an eclipse bring about play out to fruition. So again, this is a lunar eclipse in Taurus, so you may not see the completion of some of these concepts play out until Taurus season 2022. Before we head to the pick a card selection, just a reminder that I am not a fortune teller. Yes. What I do is I give a current interpretation of the energies operating in your life right now. Right? So the past creates the present and the present dictates the future. After this reading, you may decide that you would like to change the course of action, and being so, you have the ability to change anything or the complete energy that you may find in this reading. Right? I am not a fortune teller. My readings work more as confirmation of your intuition as opposed to telling you anything like out of this world or super crazy that you don't already know, right? Additionally, I am booking private readings, so if you'd like to book a private reading, don't forget to run over to momagics.com to take a look at my booking calendar and find some time where you can book me for a private session. And without further ado, let's head on over to the card selection. Hello, and welcome to the pick a card selection. To help you choose a pile through your intuition and not just with your physical eye, I recommend planting either both of your feet firmly on the ground or finding a nice relaxed position. I also recommend breathing through this pick a card process. So take a breath in and take a breath out. What I like to do as I look at each of the piles is pay attention to whether the crystal and then the deck of cards is a vibrational match with where I currently am. Whichever deck seems like that it's both a match between the crystal and the deck, that's usually the deck that I choose. If you find that there is more than one deck that resonates with you, that's because there is another message there waiting for you. After you have chosen your deck, you can find the timestamps for each one in the description bar or in the comment section. This is pile number 1. Pile number 2. Pile number 3. And pile number 4. Hello, pile number 1, and welcome to your pick a card reading. If you chose pile number 1, you chose the hematite crystal. This is her. Gotcha. Just a little bit about how this reading is going to work. So first off, I'm going to tell you about your moon oracle cards that I've picked out using the Moonology Oracle deck. After that, we have some tarot cards for you that are also going to explain just what you're going through or the things that are being brought to the surface by the full moon and eclipse in Taurus. After that, I'll get some additional messages and clarifiers for you using the Modern Witch Tarot deck. And last but not least, I'll wrap it up with some oracle cards from the Sacred Creators Oracle deck. It's a new oracle deck. I'm very excited to use it. Also, if you'd like to journal, be sure to have your journal on hand so that you can write down some of the prompts that may come out of that. Not all the cards have journaling prompts, but if you have any, be sure to grab it, right? But without further ado, let's hop right into it. Okay. Okay, so something is coming to a close. So first off, you have a disseminating moon. Take time to breathe out. This could be a call to meditate or just to get some alone time so you can breathe out whatever going on. And again, up next you have the full moon in Cancer. A personal issue reaches a solution. Yes. Alrighty, very interesting. Now let's take a look at your tarot cards. Okay, I saw some of these. Some of these flipped over. Yeah, so you have 5. You have quite a bit of tarot cards that popped out. So here's what I'm getting. You have the 3 of Cups first, so this is definitely to do with like your relationships. This could be your friends or just other people in your life, like pouring emotional energy into you, right? I think that the crux of this relationship is that they pour emotional energy. It's an emotional friendship, you know what I mean? This may not be your coworkers. If you're close with your coworkers, this may be it. Maybe classmates, I'm not sure, but this is a relationship centered around emotional care for one another. So it's probably like fairly friendly, right? Just with what I'm getting with everything else, you have the Hierophant in reverse, then the King of Swords, then the Chariot card in reverse, and then the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. And just what I'm getting here is that like these friends or these relationships, they aren't capable of helping you get to where it is where you want to go in life, right? So I don't know if this is your career path, don't know if this is traveling, or maybe it may even just be like your soul's evolution and your soul's journey, right? But whatever these relationships are, they aren't able to help you. And then during this time period, it's just going to be bringing about the ideas, the words, the thoughts, King of Swords, you know what I mean? The story, the narratives, the mindset, the perspective that these people aren't going to be able to help you move forward, right? So I don't know if you're not going to be friends with these people anymore. That could be it. This could be like the end of this relationship. Or again, this could just be a shift in your perspective to where you originally thought that this is somebody that you were going to take well into your future. You know what I mean? Somebody that you thought was going to be able to help you on your career path. But I'm really getting that the realization is coming through that that's not how this person can help you, right? But with that said, let's get some clarifiers from the Modern Witch Oracle deck. Hello, ancestors, spirit guides, and angels. Can we get additional clarification for pile 1 on what they need to do with this like relationship or any other messages you would like to come through for this pile? Whatever it is, we are here to receive. Alrighty, messages for pile number 1. Messages for pile number 1. Oh. Messages for pile number 1. Messages for pile number 1. This is like, it's kind of sad. Messages for pile number 1. Oh my gosh, and then the way that this has fallen out, it's like, it's not great. This isn't good. This isn't the happiest of readings. It's a little sad, right? Because first off, you have the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups here, it's a really tender truth, you know what I mean? And like, I'm getting that there's this balance here with the Emperor, right? Where you're trying to be logical, you're trying to accept the facts, and you're balancing these two things, right? There's this really tender truth of like how you might be quite fond of this relationship, but the Emperor here, the Emperor won't deal with emotions when emotions are not necessary. Right? The Emperor won't deal with emotions when emotions are not necessary. And again, this may be for your career path or just your soul's journey, right? Because you've been worrying about this. You've been worrying about this friendship. You've been worrying about this relationship. You've been worrying about this connection because it just doesn't bring you the same happiness that it used to, right? It does not bring you the same happiness. And then like, it's just not good for your emotions. Like it might have turned sour. You know what I mean? This friendship or relationship might have turned sour, or it's just like it doesn't fill up your emotional cup, right? There's not an equal exchange of emotional energy. Not that the Two of Cups is here, but that's kind of what I'm getting. You know what I mean? Because the thing is like actually there still might be an equal exchange of emotional energy, but it's not healthy. It's not healthy anymore. You know what I mean? It doesn't quite feel good. And you've thought about this and you've sat on this for quite some time. Right? You've held on to this friendship and this relationship for much longer than you need to. And it's because you're reluctant to look for something else. You don't want to look for something else, but it's come time for you to accept that this is the truth of the matter. You have the Justice card in reverse. Again, this is looking at the facts, right? It's kind of taking all the like the good feelings, the good memories away from it and just like dealing with the facts. What does it feel like right now? You know what I mean? What does it feel like right now? And then like, what is it going to do for you in terms of where you're headed? And also with the Justice card in reverse, it's about a clear like stop and cut off of information. Right? Because whatever it is, it doesn't make you feel good. It doesn't make you feel powerful. It doesn't make you feel sociable. This isn't really somebody that you want to go out with. And when it comes down to it, you just want to get your alone time. You want to get your rest. You kind of want to retreat because y'all aren't in harmony anymore. There's no harmony there. You have the Star card, which one could be about like changing your perspective, but it also could be about like something else coming forward in the future. Can we get some clarification on the Star card? Why is the Star card here? Why is the Star card here? Why is the Star card here? Oh my gosh. And then like some of these cards are coming back out, but in the reverse position. Why is the Star card here? Yeah, okay. Okay, so the thing is, at the bottom of the deck, you have the Five of Wands in reverse, which is about like, I'm kind of getting you tapping out. Like again, you may have forced this for quite some time. You have tried to make it work. You've tried to be level-headed. You're like, I really care about this person. Let's give it some time. But you got the Three of Cups again, and then the Queen of Wands, and then the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. All this is telling me, because we saw these cards already, right, is that like, there's a new group of friends waiting for you, right? That make you feel just as sociable, just as happy, that you're going to go on the same number of adventures on. You know what I mean? There's just something on the other side of the rainbow in the future, but I'm really getting you got to let this go first, right? Because if you don't let this go, this isn't going to come in. So, Six of Pentacles, you have to figure out and negotiate, okay, do you want to hold on to this thing that's kind of run its course? You know what I mean? Or do you want to pick up on something new? Six of Pentacles. I don't know why I like put it down and pick it back up, but we're not talking about that, right? But as soon as you make that decision, again, I'm getting this vision of this door opening, this star lighting up in the future, where you're starting to activate the energy of something else coming in, right? And that's another thing with the universe. The universe is conspiring with you. The universe is working on your behalf. So the second you decide to let this go, I promise you, the universe will find another friend for you. The universe will find somebody else for you to take that person's place, right? Let's get into your oracle cards. For your oracle cards, oh yeah. This really might be about your soul's journey. This might really be about your soul's journey, right? Like if you resonated with the soul journey part and not necessarily the career, I'm getting soul journey here because you have creator, water. You know what I mean? You might have water placements, be they in your moon, be they in your Venus sign, or you might just have, like, take a look at your water placements, right? Because, yeah, Cancers. Cancer vibes are here, right? And Cancers do love to hold on to their friendships. And then you also have make a mission statement for your soul. Make a mission statement for your soul. Alrighty, let me see what these are about. I'm going to start off with creator water. We have 137, and then we're going to move on to 122. Okay, so creator water. Water is connected to the emotions being in flow and relying on your intuition. It governs the germination of ideas and conception, and it lives in the realm of dreams and prophecy. The element of water is insightful, healing, and cleansing. How can your intuition be of use to you right now? And what happens when you allow it to restore your balance? How would your situation change if you fell fully into your emotions? How well are your emotions helping you right now? And in what ways can they heal your situation? Are there places that love is hiding, waiting to be found? Element of water, deep dive. Dive into water. Water governs the watery depths of emotion and intuition. When you tune out all of the should do's and could do's and you throw logic and responsibility overboard, what's left? Imagine that you are in water, on a ship, or on a beautiful beach, or maybe you're a mermaid swimming to the depths of the ocean. Tune out everything except how you feel. All you know is that your emotion is guiding you, and that any thoughts that come up for you are the direct result of your intuition. What messages flow into your awareness? Immerse yourself in water. Take a ritual bath. Anoint your third eye with some fresh water and feel it opening up a little bit more as a result. Dip your hands in a bowl of water and cleanse them of any energy that is holding you back. Infuse them with the magic of water's healing. When you are done, have a tall glass of intuition and healing and wait for it to start working from within. Yeah, and let me go to this other one. This one is going to be make a mission statement for your soul. And that one was on 122, I believe. Gotcha. So the essential meanings. Soul journey, finding meaning in life and work, guaranteed success, happiness. The self-care message is a need to ensure you are on the right path, believing that happiness comes after success, chasing money and material things. Let go of that big overarching life purpose thing and make a mission statement for your soul. Whatever that looks like today. Don't get tricked into spending a lifetime trying to pinpoint the perfect be-all and end-all goal. Simply move toward what makes your heart happy, and you will be perfectly poised for soul purpose success. Sacred tasks aren't always logical or rational, and they are certainly not going to fit squarely into an old school template of life or life plan. They come from spirit. You will recognize them by how propelled and inspired they make you feel. If you feel any anxiety for not having created your path yet, that's because you already know that you are meant to be doing something greater in the world. The beauty here is that you can start anytime. Ask yourself, what's my sacred why? Underneath money and success and stability and beyond independence, creativity, and inspiration, why do you do what you do? Imbue your mission, your why, with passion and knowing. Find satisfaction and meaning in what lies in front of you today so that you can build the rest of your success from there. And then they have a prompt on how you can write your mission statement. What do you want to focus on? What are you passionate about? What do you want to accomplish? And who do you want to become? How do you feel compelled to help? What motivates you to change? Right? And then also with like, and this is just what I heard when I read, who do you want to become? And then like adjusting your circle to fit that, right? Who do you want to become and how can the people around you assist in that, right? I don't know who said it, but there's somebody who's like, if you want to see how successful somebody's going to be or who they're going to become, pay attention to the 5 closest people around them, right? Who are your closest friends? And are they on the same path that you're on? If they're not, you know what I mean? Maybe get yourself some new friends. No shade, no shade, no shade, right? But that's all I have for you, my friend. Please thank your ancestors, spirit guides, and angels for allowing me to deliver these messages to you. And until next time, this is XOMO. Also, don't forget to let me know what resonates down in the comment section. If you found value out of this video, hit the thumbs up button. Share it with your friends so that these messages can reach more people. And subscribe, girl. Okay, boy, lady, whatever you use, okay, just so you are tuned in for whenever I release a new pick a card reading. Until next time, bye. Hello, pal number 2, and welcome to your pick a card reading. If you chose pal number 2, you picked the Chrysocolla crystal. Here's this beauty is. I'm not sure if it's in focus. Is it? But yeah, this is her. Just a little bit about how this reading is going to work. So first off, I'll pull out the oracle cards from the Moonology deck just to say what the full moon and lunar eclipse are bringing to the surface to you emotionally. This may even have some emotional advice. After that, I'll have a group of tarot cards to really to further elaborate on what is being brought to the surface or what cycles you have completed, you know, from the new moon cycle that started earlier this month. After that, at the end of the video, I'll get some oracle cards for you from the Sacred Creators Oracle deck. So if you like journaling, there may be some journal prompts provided there. But also in between that, I'll be using the Modern Witch Tarot deck to get you some additional advice and, you know, just like an action plan to send you on your way. Alrighty, that's it. But without further ado, let's hop right into it. Okay, I feel like, and I also feel like I could be wrong, but I feel like one of the decks during the new moon got the same message that we're looking at right now. So you have your hard work is paying off, new moon in Capricorn, and then you have new moon in Virgo, a time to give rather than take. Yes, it's a lot of earth energy. So check out the earth placements in your chart, see what's going on there. But I'm already getting like very tangible, like working with the hands, career path energy. But let's see what the tarot cards have to say. Yeah. So you have the Emperor card in reverse. You have the Nine of Swords in reverse. And then you have the Queen of Wands. What I'm getting here is it's like, well, on one hand, it's like I'm getting it's time to do the damn thing. You know what I mean? If you're kind of like a worrywart when it comes to your career path or the work that you do because you're afraid that it's not going to be good enough, I'm really hearing don't worry about any of that. Don't worry about any of that. Be the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands, she just does the damn thing, right? She goes out there, she makes it happen. And she kind of like, and I've been thinking about this lately, if you could bottle up confidence, like in a bottle, the Queen of Wands has it. And they're just saying, just get confident. And I know that's probably easier said than done. But like, follow the things that make you passionate, right? The fiery energy. And this could even be, and I'm also hearing this could also be things that make you angry, right? Whatever you are passionate about that makes you feel big, bold, beautiful, sociable, that's what you need to chase down. And just chase down that fire energy. Don't get trapped in your head. Don't get trapped with these narratives. Don't get trapped with your thoughts. Just do the goddamn thing, is what I'm hearing. Just do the goddamn thing and don't worry about it. Right? Very interesting, especially like in contrast to those Moon Oracle cards. Let's get you some more information. Can we get some more information for pal number 2? Just like some clarifiers or any other messages that we want pal number 2 to have. And yeah, especially if it's in regard to their life path, their life journey, right? What they're doing, where they're headed. Additional messages for pal number 2. It's really like, I don't know if you have like, I don't know what the anxieties or the fears are, but I'm just getting, you've been holding on to them for so long. And I'm getting like, I'm hearing you've been letting your thoughts like control your life. You've kind of been giving it like, child, like your thoughts and your imagination have been ruling your life. I've just saw 4-4 on the clock. You know what I mean? It's stuck. It's stuck energy. You also have the four of Pentacles here, right? Let's get, what else do we want to say? Yeah, this is probably why you chose Chrysocolla. If you don't have Chrysocolla already, I highly recommend getting yourself one, because Chrysocolla will help heal any like feelings of shame, guilt, fear, and anxiety. They'll bring you like peace and tranquility and will allow you to pursue the things that you're actually looking to pursue, right? So this is like, let me stop here. But yeah, because you have the Ace of Swords in reverse. The Ace of Swords is about, and just what I'm getting, like heavy ideas that aren't the truth. It isn't the truth. It isn't the truth, and it isn't the reality of the situation, right? And I'm getting that you've been holding on to these things for so long that they keep you from making any progress. They keep you from making any progress. And that's one interpretation. Another thing that I'm hearing is that like you may not be making plans. Instead of making plans, doing research, you know what I mean, communicating, networking with people, writing things out in your calendar, you know what I mean? You again could just be like worrying and stressing about it instead of like making it happen, right? I'm hearing that a good barrier between that is you meditating. Don't know if you don't meditate already, but meditating, like really meditating. You have the Two of Swords. The Two of Swords is about blocking information, but I'm getting, and it's like weird because usually when we see the Two of Swords, this is somebody like stepping out of the fight. They're stepping away from a situation to get some alone time and again to meditate, to make a decision. But I'm getting that you kind of need to step away from like these nagging voices or fears and anxieties in the back of your mind and just get some time to meditate, just to breathe, just to tap into your body so that when you come out of there, you're a little more grounded, you're a little more level-headed, and then you are actually able to make a decision moving forward, right? Because I'm getting you're not protected. You're not protected, and like you don't have boundaries around, and this could be your own energy or this could be other people's energy, right? But like Five of Cups in reverse, this is like heavy emotional energy. This is like trauma that hasn't been processed, or like people that are grieving things, or like dealing with heavy emotions that they just aren't processing. I'm kind of hearing that this may not be you, and this may be the people around you that you may be absorbing their energy and then like processing it internally, right? Again, the Five of Swords in reverse. You have two fives here. And then it's just like upsets. It's like upsets. The number 5 is about like upsets and additions. It's kind of like more money, more problems, right? As things get better, they also come with a different like group of problems, right? As things get worse, something else gets better along the way and you learn better lessons, right? Not sure which side of the scale you're on, but with this Five of Swords in reverse, you may have communicated something, or somebody may have communicated something to you. Somebody's feelings got hurt, and I'm just getting that there's like whatever the situation is, I'm just kind of getting like it's an energy suck, right? Like it's pulling passion away. I'm hearing it's pulling passion out of the house. It's pulling passion and that fiery explorative, I want to travel, I want to do things energy. It's pulling out of all of that away because again, people aren't filling up their emotional cup. You know what I mean? They're not dealing with the emotional stress of it. They're not emotionally transforming themselves. And again, this could be you or this could be the people around you. But either way, what you need to do is first create a barrier. Create a barrier between yourself and that ideas, but also like communicate. This could be journaling. This could be writing out how you're feeling, reflecting. I'm really getting like you writing and talking is going to help you, but also dealing with your emotions. Catering to yourself, finding a way to nurture and love yourself, right? But it's this needs to end. This needs to end. It's past due. And then you have the Sun card in reverse. Oh my gosh, you have the Sun card in reverse at the bottom. And this is telling me that like you may have a coping mechanism, or you may be like everything is fine, but no, it's not. It's not fine. You're actually really unhappy. You're really unhappy. You're trying to pretend like everything is fine. You may try to find a getaway. You may try to get out there, but like I'm getting you have to return. You have to return to this situation. And again, it's like the ricochet of events. It's like it's too much. Get out of there, baby. Right? Because again, I'm just keep going, right? This is keeping you from investing in the things that you want to invest in, from growing, from developing. Be this in your career path, be this with traveling or taking new adventures. Right? But like this situation, it's sucking energy, it's stressing you out, it's occupying mental space. Well, all that energy and all that mental space needs to go into the things that you want to see flourish, grow, and prosper. Right? You're trying to bear new fruits. You're trying to bear new fruits. Let's hop into your oracle cards. Okay. Okay, like I was saying, like you have manifesting and doing, and then this yellow is really jumping out to me. Like really tap into your solar plexus, meditate, you know, find a way to heal your solar plexus if you need to do that. And you also have bravely market your magic. Ooh, excuse me. I just be burping. Like whenever I do readings, I just be burping. I don't be burping, and then as soon as I'm on camera, I be burping. They say they're truth burps. But let's go into it. Let me find manifesting and doing. That's 59. That's going to be a 124. If you hear my dog snoring in the back, that's just my little puppy, little doggo. We have 83 and 124. Okay. I'm actually going to switch up the order. So this is bravely market your magic. Essential meaning. Bravery, honesty, taking a leap of faith in your advertising, showing up as you are and only you, sharing your essence with the world. Self-care message, hiding who you really are, copying someone else instead of sharing your own essence. Fear of failure, imposter syndrome. What biz or life project are you working on that you feel compelled to courageously cast out into the world? Spiritual misfits, philosopher poets, soulpreneurs, and creative catalysts bravely market your magic. It is your gold. And as gold, it is fascinating and compelling, and people can't stop looking at it when it's shining from the heart. When you draw back the curtains and expose the true colors of your soul, it is blindingly brilliant and beautiful. Make no mistake, someone out there is looking for what you are offering, and they will be thrilled to find you when you are honestly sharing your unique magic. Unveil your weird, your wonderful, and your quirky. It's normal for it to take a few years to find your way and to build your dream. So don't be hard on yourself if normal happens. Have patience and faith. Even when it feels vulnerable, share yourself honestly and always put your soul into the message. Not sure how to share your magic? Your unique essence and humanness is the right place to start. Okay. And then, what is this? Okay, this is another journaling prompt. So many creators start their journey from a place of total passion and authenticity, and then slowly move their brand or their vision of what's possible towards something that they believe to be more of a sure shot. Are you playing it too safe when you put yourself out there? And then this is the actual prompt. What is your magic? What have you been hiding? What is missing in the way you express yourself online or in person? Again, I'm just getting again, be brave. You know what I mean? Don't get stuck with the worries or the fears. You know what I mean? Get out there and just do the goddamn thing. And then this is manifesting and doing. Manifesting and doing. Essential meaning. Making things happen, changing your life, consistent practice, communicating your intention, manifesting miracles, tapping into your intelligent heart. What did I say? Self-care message. Doing half the work, believing it needs to be hard, not trusting in your creator abilities, hoping for busy instead of happy, trying to manifest without doing the actual work. Child, they came to read you with that one. Today's complexity is an illusion. Actualizing desire doesn't have to be difficult or elaborate. It doesn't need to take years to unlock, and it certainly isn't meant to be restricted to a few lucky individuals. As a creator soul, it is your birthright to learn how to shape your reality, manifest this wish, and forge your future. Your will, your desire, and your action are natural manifestation tools that you've been gifted. So use them. Be consistent. Focus on this blessing. Take action. Align your energetic thought patterns with the desires in your heart and allow it to be easy. Don't get so caught up in the rules that may trap you into thinking you don't know how to do this properly. This card is here to remind you that you are a brilliant manifester and that you can accomplish this. Put your energy into doing the actual thing and creating, because you're already ready and already healed and already on the cusp of bringing this miracle into your life. Form your intention with certainty and clarity and let it pour out of your intelligent heart. The universe is listening now. Okay, and this is the journaling bit. How often do you allow your dreams to settle into the magical manifesting center of your heart? Imagine a tiny version of your future and then let it expand out of your chest with gratitude and joy. Do you tell others about your plans and ideas? Are you speaking your vision to life? Who are your accountability partners? How are you tracking the doing part of the equation? What announcement could you make now that would help to inject energy into the planes? Okay. Alrighty. Okay. So do the thing. Don't know what the thing is for you, but do the thing. Don't be scared. Don't be nervous. Make a plan and make it happen, right? Right? I'm rooting for you, boo. Thanks again for tuning into this. Please leave me a comment in the comment section letting me know what resonated. Like if you find value out of this video. Share it, you know what I mean? So that these messages can reach more people. And also, if you're interested in booking a private session with me, don't forget to run over to momagics.com. And last but not least, subscribe, girl, so that you can continue to receive messages whenever I upload, because there's definitely more where this came from. Alrighty, that's all I have for you. Until next time, this is XOMO. Bye. Hello, pal number 3, and welcome to your pick a card reading. If you chose pal number 3, you chose the Lemurian crystal. Helps balance all 7 chakras and is connected to the ancient civilization of Lemuria. Okay, a little bit about this message. So first off, we have oracle cards from the Moonology deck. These are going to give you insight, you know, just into like your emotional life, you know what I mean? And then like this whole reading is going to give you information about what this full moon and lunar eclipse is bringing to the surface, right? What you need to process or what you are completing from this current new moon cycle. After that, we have the tarot cards. Those are going to give you more insight. After that, I'll pull additional tarot cards from the Modern Witch Tarot deck just to get you some additional messages and perhaps even an action plan. And then last but not least, we also have some oracle cards from the Sacred Creators Oracle deck. Excuse me. Don't know if you like to journal, but if you do, go grab your journal because these cards have journaling prompts. But that will be all, right? But without further ado, excuse me, I'm just so burpy. I'm drinking tea, so maybe that's it. But let's hop into your picker card reading. Okay. Okay, so you're moving on from something, or at least you need to move on from something. You have South Node. Don't let your past hold you back. And then after that, you have Be Bold and Make the First Move. Cardinal Moon. Make it happen. Make it happen, make it happen, make it happen. Yeah, and then like all these cards, they're just telling me the same thing. So I don't know if this is a relationship or if this is a passion project, a trip, adventure, but there's something really fun that you want to do. There's something really fun that you want to plan. There may be even some people that you want to get in community with, but I'm just getting that you're not doing that work right now, right? You have the Page of Swords in reverse. This is a lack of research, a lack of curiosity, a lack of planning, a lack of networking, a lack of, writing it down and planning. Swords energy is about our thoughts, the narratives, the stories we tell ourselves, right? And when we see the Page of Swords in reverse, this is just somebody who isn't really they're not asking the right questions. They're not asking the right questions and they're not trying to have the conversations that they need to be having. After that, you have the Ace of Wands in reverse, which is just telling me that this energy is blocking. You know what I mean? You want the Ace of Wands to be upright. This is fiery. This is a new passion project. Again, this is an adventure. This is travel. But when it's in reverse, it's kind of like the passion isn't there. But I'm getting that the passion isn't there because 1, you aren't doing the research and trying to have the conversation. But 2, you need to be optimistic. You need to be emotionally mature. So if there's something emotionally in the way, you got to deal with that, right? But it's definitely about optimism. If you're optimistic about how this can turn out, how this can come to fruition, how all the pieces of the puzzle can seamlessly flow together, right? That's going to put you on the right path to where you're trying to head. Let's get some more info from the Modern Witch Tarot deck. Can we get additional messages and information for pile number 3? How are they going to move on? What is it? What else need we tell pile number 3? Additional messages for pile number 3. Oh my gosh, and then they're just falling out. They're literally just coming out. Additional messages for pile number 3. You like, why aren't you saying it? You gotta say the thing. Additional messages for pile number 3, and this is because you need help. You need help. Additional messages for pile number 3. You cannot do this alone. You need help. And that's what it is. You aren't communicating. You aren't asking for help. You're trying to do it on your own. But that's not how it works, baby girl. Ciao. Ciao. So here's the thing. So you have the Page of Wands. Page of Wands, again, this is somebody at the start of the journey. This is the curiosity. This is the ambition. This is, I want to go out there and find it. You know what I mean? This is Ash Ketchum. You know what I mean? He's like, I got to catch them all. Let's get out there. Let's go to the Johto, Hoto, Moto regions. Like, I don't know all of them. But you get what I'm saying, right? It's like, it's getting out there and going on the journey. But the thing is, whatever this journey is, whatever this thing is, it's going to take time to develop. And I'm just getting that you're not pouring the energy into it. One, because you don't really want to do it alone. And not like, have you tried? I'm hearing that you may have tried to do this alone. But then like, you're like, it's not working. I'm wondering why it's not working. But it's because you aren't talking to other people. You aren't talking to other people. Other people might have the ideas or the resources or just the juice. I'm hearing other people can help you with the juice to really make this like a reality. Like you really want to do it on your own, but you can't. I'm sorry, you can't do it. Going back to this Queen of Pentacles in reverse, the Queen of Pentacles, she will accept help. She knows she will accept help from whoever she needs it from. Right? Because that's what she needs to get what she wants. And the Queen of Pentacles is going to have what she wants. You know what I mean? It's this high quality thing. It's this like, it's fun, it's adventurous, but it's like, I'm hearing like a luxurious trip. Like do you want to travel to another country? I don't know what it is. And you're like, nobody's helping me, so I guess I'll just do it alone. And so here you are trying to juggle this alone. But the hard truth of the matter is that you can't do this alone. You can't do this alone, I'm sorry. But it's also, you don't want to do it alone because you want to do it with other people. You want to feel confident. You want to feel sociable. You know what I mean? You want to share the fire of this with other people. But you've just got to be interested in doing that process. This is the slow and steady work, right? You got to do the work. It's not going to happen all at once. It's not going to happen all at once, but things are going to come to fruition. I'm seeing that they're hidden, some of the things are hidden, but your intuition may also be telling you that you need help, and it's just time for you to be mature and make the decision to get some help. You really just got to make the decision to do something differently than what you've been doing, because what you've been doing hasn't been working. Right? So figure out what it is that you need to do and move on, and really release yourself from this hold or from this pattern that you're in, because it's not servicing you. It's not servicing you, baby love. And then I just got to also pull this up because the dualities here, there's all these dualities. And then I was called to show these to you. If we look at the Hierophant is about asking for help for somebody that has like more experience, more knowledge, or is like established in what they're doing. You have the Lover's card, this duality, choosing what loves you, choosing to be the bravest, most courageous version of yourself. You have the duality of the Chariot card, and then you have the duality of the Devil card. Don't know if 222 has been following you around, but the universe, if it has, the universe is trying to tell you that they are ready to co-create with you, but you have got to co-create with the universe. So you have got to do your work in the physical realm while they'll like move around the pieces, you know what I mean, on the back end, right? Let's get into your oracle cards. Ooh. Okay, this is interesting. This is an interesting way to wrap it up. So you have in flow with money. Again, luxury. Luxury is coming through. I don't know. Material girl. I don't know what you got going on, but you being in flow with money is coming like through strongly. And then you also have fall in love with your own story. Fall in love with your own story. I also heard in your ability to craft it, right? But let's find out what pages these are on. So we have 43 is on 91, and then 54 is on 114. 91 and 114. 91 and 114. Okay, this will be for in flow with money. Essential meaning. Being in flow with the universe, being on track, abundance thinking, a manifesting mindset, wealth is on the way. Self-care message, scarcity thinking, entertaining a poverty mindset, seeing money as dirty or evil, believing that you are not worthy of being wealthy. Address it if you need to. Address it if you need to. Many talented, hard-working dream chasers are postponed from reaching their dreams because of the money stories they tell themselves. Your subconscious beliefs about prosperity and what it means to find success will hinder or help your ability to rake in material abundance. Are you aligned with the sacred flow of money? Can good people be rich? Do you give and receive money easily? Do you believe that money is the root of the problem or a symptom of it? Step into this flow by actively seeking positive feelings around wealth, remembering that your money mindset is deep breath, very often a reflection of your own self-worth. Wow. I felt read by that one. Okay, I'm gonna do that again. Step into the flow by actively seeking positive feelings around worth, remembering that your money mindset is, deep breath, very often a reflection of your own self-worth. Align your beliefs around how your energy should be bountifully compensated, and your bank account will, and in turn, align with this model of reality. If this feels uncomfortable, it's time to dig into why, sweet creator, and to engage in some energetically rich abundance thinking so that you can get yourself into the flow of prosperity. This will bolster a sustainable environment for your creations and allow you to work and thrive as the best version of yourself. I'm also hearing maybe getting a money mentor, a financial advisor, you know what I mean? Just to work out, the things that you need to do in the physical realm with what you were trying to materially manifest. But here are the journaling prompts for this card. Money is not the root of your problem. It never is. How does this statement make you feel? Secondly, if you could rewrite your money story, what would it be? Okay, girl. Interesting. I gotta sit with that one. Because I just know, in today's society, especially with, talks about capitalism and everybody wanting to be rich, and then, it's just is it possible to be rich? Is it possible to be wealthy, you know what I mean, without hoarding resources? You know what I mean? Without that being the exact cause that somebody is without. I think so. I believe so, right? It has to be. We live in an abundant world. We live in Earth. Earth has always provided us with everything that we needed, but we do live in a way where some people hoard resources. I'm going off on a tangent. Don't let me sway you, okay? You deserve to be abundant. Period. Okay, moving on to the next card. Fall in love with your own story. Essential meaning. Sharing your story accepting responsibility as the author of your own epic tale, revisiting the inspiration behind your brand story. Self-care message. A need to be wary of any negative stories you tell yourself about your circumstances and abilities. A desire to adopt or mimic someone else's story because you don't love your own. An incongruent brand message. The need to trust in your own story and to communicate it honestly. Our stories have power. They shape our understanding of who we are and what we can do, and when we get them right and totally love our own story, magic happens. I'm going to read that again. They shape our understanding of who we are and what we can do, and when we get them right and totally love our own story, magic happens. The story that has the most hold on your life is the one that you tell yourself every day. It runs on autopilot and it convinces you of your lucky or unlucky circumstances, your amazing or mediocre abilities, your strengths and weaknesses, and it assures you that money is easy to make, or you need to suffer or work hard before it can arrive. Again, money in abundance is coming through. Really, really pay attention to your beliefs around like wealth, like luxury, and attracting everything that you deserve. Pay attention to those things. It includes a lot of shoulds, and it's mega powerful because it informs your perception of reality while solidifying subconscious beliefs. Ooh, excuse me. Ooh, excuse me. Excuse me. Okay, that was like 3. It was a truth burp. As it's both a powerful gateway to the incredible and a powerful weather of truthless shadows, it's time to be mindful of the story you are telling yourself. If it needs a rewrite, edit its message to share the most beautiful parts of who you are. If you uncover something negative that's been playing on repeat, you've hit a massive opportunity to stop the loop. You have an incredible story. Dig around in your soul a little bit, and it will be staring back at you with a little something something that no other person on this planet can replicate. I know that's right. Okay? And the journaling prompt for this one is, what does that story say you're great at? What does it say you need to work on? Are parts of it tired and old and horribly out of date? What needs a rewrite? I'm really getting that your perception and your willpower, it's really going to be like your gold stone to the way that you manifest, right? And like your soul is just waiting, your higher self, your spirit guides, your angels, your team, they're just waiting for you to shape your belief patterns. Because the second you shape your belief patterns, I'm just getting that everything you ever wanted is going to come to you, right? And again, that's easier said than done. It's a process. It's not going to happen overnight, but child, I'm rooting for you. Because whatever this fiery like fashion project this thing that fires you up, or even this like luxurious lifestyle that you want to live, I want you to have it. I want you to have it. Okay? But that's all that I have for you. Please let me know if this resonated down in the comment section. Like this video if you found value out of it. Share this video so these messages can reach more people. Don't forget, I'm booking private sessions, so run over to momagics.com to book a private reading with me. And last but not least, please subscribe, okay? Thank your ancestors, spirit guides, and angels for allowing me to deliver these messages to you. And until next time, this is XLMO. Bye. Hello, pal number 4, and welcome to your pick a card reading. If you chose pal number 4, you chose the Labradorite Heart. This is a really good protective crystal, but also helps like spiritual people manifest. And I'm already getting like strong vibes. So if you're a spiritual person, if you're a light worker, excuse me. And I mean, if you're very sensitive to energy, I'm already getting something. Alrighty, but a little bit of how this reading is going to work. First off, I'm going to give you like a kind of like a full moon, like emotional message using the Moonology Oracle deck. After that, I'll be telling you about like what this full moon and eclipse cycle is like bringing to the surface for you. And then last but not least, I'll also have like 2 oracle cards. Don't know if you like to journal, but if you like to journal, these will come with journaling prompts. But these oracle cards are from the Sacred Creators Oracle deck. But before I get to those, I'm going to get you some additional insight and maybe even a little bit of an action plan, depending on what Spirit would like to deliver, using the Modern Witch Tarot deck. Alrighty, it's a little bit a lot. But yeah, without further ado, let's hop right into it. Okay, so first off, okay, I was already saying this. You have full moon in Pisces, balance, spirituality, and practicality. And then also full moon in Sagittarius. Again, this full moon is really doing something for you. Look at the bigger picture. Already, I'm just getting you like learning how to balance your spirituality with the practicality of what it is that you want to do on Earth, right? Your spiritual gifts with your presence here on Earth. Let's see what's going on with this. Okay. Okay. So, a couple of things I'm getting that you may need to separate from your family or your like current housing situation, or maybe just the people that are closest to you right now. Right? Because I'm kind of getting that it's not good for your emotional well-being. It's not good for your spirit. It's not good for your emotional body. You have the Hermit card in reverse, and then the Emperor's card in reverse. And this can go 2 ways, right? This could be that like you were spending you're spending too much time alone, or not enough time alone. But I'm kind of getting like this hunkering feeling down in the chest, this hunkering feeling down in like in the heart, right? And again, this could be in relationship to family issues or the household. Yeah, or just the people that are closest to you. But after that, you also have the 5 of Cups in reverse, which again is like heavy emotional trauma and things that just need to be released or they need to be processed, right? Be it through therapy, be it through meditation, be it through like healing your chakras. You know what I mean? It's like, I'm really just getting like a huge heart healing. Heart healing is coming through. Like the need for heart healing is coming through more than anything. This is so interesting because it's not good for your emotions. It's not good for you. And I'm really getting that you are holding on to it. Can we get clarification on these cards? What is going on with pile number 4? Please and thank you. What is it what's going on with pile number 4? Can we get some more clarification? Because I do want to get you some more information. Let me scoot back so I'm in frame. Can we get some more information for pile number 4, please? More information for pile number 4. Look, the 4 of Wands again. This is your family or this is your household. More information for pile number 4, please. What other messages do we need to do with like pile number 4? Yeah, it's other messages for pile number 4. You may have resonated with another pile. I'm not going to say which one, but if you did, I would definitely say go back and watch that pile. A lot of the same things are coming through here. It's like, this is weird. It's kind of like this is so interesting. It's kind of like a culmination of like, this is like maybe like a little bit of all the decks, really. This is so odd. So here's the thing. Just get one more. Okay, so you know that you can't receive the blessings that you're here to receive unless you do something new. Unless you like adjust what's going on with your relationships with the people that are really close to you. Right, again, 4 of Wands. These are the people that are closest to you, be they your family or the people in your household. 10 of Swords. A story, a narrative needs to end. A conversation, a way of communicating or a way of thinking needs to end. 2 of Swords. 2 of Cups. Exchange of emotional energy. And I'm like, the exchange of emotional energy needs to stop. Because the way that emotional energy is being exchanged is it's not it. It's not it, right? And you need to like wise up. You need to, and then it's painful. This isn't easy because I'm getting that you may have to break somebody's heart in the process. Perhaps even your own. You know what I mean? But this is about you maturing and knowing that like you can't stay like this. You can't like it's like a comfort zone. It's a comfort zone. Not that it might not necessarily be comfortable. You know what I mean? But you've gotten like used to the way of like operating, right? And one, you may be a little hesitant, and like actually now that I've touched the card, something else is coming through. I was gonna say that you may be hesitant to communicate that, but I'm hearing that the need to communicate, it's not even there. Maybe you don't need to communicate because after that you have the Knight of Pentacles. This is just about doing. You just need to do it. You know what I mean? You don't need to talk to anybody. You don't need to make a plan. You don't need to like have a red table talk. You just need to switch the way that you act. You just need to switch the way that you act because again, this isn't good for your emotional body. This isn't good for your emotions. And again, like sucking in this emotional energy that is not good for you. So, and like switching the script so that either you are pouring healthy emotional energy into yourself or you're getting around some people that are. Be this your friends, be this some people who don't live in the household, right? But like, and doing it now. And doing it now. Doing it as quickly as possible because the people are there to support you. You have just got to change course. You hit the brakes, right? I was looking for the Chariot card. It's not here. But like you got to hit the brakes. You got to like, hey, whoa, Nelly. Whoa, Nelly. Funny how this is coming through. Whoa, Nelly. You got to hop off this horse or just like slow her down. It's like, hey, this is the wrong path. We're going to go over here now. You hear me? You hear me? Again, because you've been holding on to these emotions. You've been holding on to this way of doing things for so long. And again, it's like stuck vibe. So we really got to let that go, baby. We really got to let that go. Can we slow down? This message came through so quickly. We really got to slow that down, right? Ace of Pentacles in reverse because like the thing is, I'm hearing you know what it is you need to do. You also have the Judgment card in reverse. This is blocking your future. This is blocking your elevation. You know what it is that you need to do. Just staying in this funk. Get you some I don't know how to say it honestly. Get yourself a labradorite crystal if you don't already have one, because like labradorite, not only will it protect you, but it will also give you like the motivation to help like manifest and create a new reality. And like actually the way that you work between both the physical and the spiritual realms, you know what I mean? The practicality of what your spirit needs, right? Again, you just already know what you need to do, but because you're not doing it, you're blocking this blessing. We want to flip this Ace of Pentacles upright, right? Let's not block our blessings anymore. Let's change it up. And again, like the thing is, like I don't know. You have the Temperance card in reverse. This could be like this could be you having a reluctance to try something new, or this could be you again a complete eject, a complete disconnect. Like actually like not associating with this energy or this bad habit or this way of operating at all. Right? It's one of the two. Take what resonates. If it doesn't resonate, leave it behind. Let's get into your oracle cards. Yes. What is this? Look at this. So you have what's your honest truth? Excuse me. And then rise. Excuse me. Rise up because you don't have to feel this way anymore. Rise up. You do not have to feel this way anymore. Let's find out. Oh, I pulled out the box. Didn't need the box. Just needed the book. But let's see what these messages are. What's your honest truth is on 42. And rise is on 120. 42 and 120. Okay. What's your honest truth? Essential meaning. Total authenticity and transparency. A glorious unveiling of spirit. Clear and compelling communication that comes from the heart. Finding the key to abundance by finding what is true and right for your soul. What, like, again, this, like, your soul, like, your spirit is coming through so strongly. What does your soul need? What does your spirit need? You know what I mean? Self-care message. A need to peel back the many layers of your own truth. Holding onto mask for protection. A true dive into your own heart with love and compassion. A need to pay closer attention to the shadow aspect of your story. Areas where you may be denying your truest desires and your true essence. I'm just going to get a little more comfortable. Okay. We hold onto many layers of truth. Truths we've learned from our parents, the ones we've learned during our lived experiences, and the ones that our ego holds onto in order to lovingly protect us from the world. You've outgrown a layer, and it's time to do some shedding in order to curate the best framework for your future. At the base of all your learned truths lies a different sort of true, an underlying true essence. And this core foundation is refusing to be quieted or ignored any longer. You will hear it clearly now, as an old truth has become too small for your expanding life. I'm feeling so powerful right now, y'all. Perhaps a soul purpose, a sacred contract, or destiny is unveiling your truest true and your honest truth. Perhaps it is reminding you now that you are here for a reason. When you strip it all down to the soul, what work are you being called to do? And why are you here at this time? Do you believe soul purposes can change and evolve over time? What were you doing the last time you felt insecure or inauthentic? And what did you do or think to create that situation? How do you feel when you are most authentically you? Is there a negative belief about yourself or about your abilities that is holding you back? A story about circumstance? How can you tap into the infinite nature of your soul and shift your thinking on this? That was really intense. Those last couple of questions. it's like something else. Something else came through. Those last couple of questions were your journaling prompts though, so I hope you have your journal. Hope you have your journal ready. I'm gonna move on to Rise. You really gotta. They really want you to change something up. They really want you to change something up. Rise. Essential meaning. Being ready to rise, rebirth, second chances, redos, new opportunities, stepping up to your potential. Announcements. Self-care message. Endings, the need for acceptance of defeat before the rebirth, knowing when it's time to stop, a time to implement changes before you can rise again. You are ready. You feel it in your soul and you hear it in your heart. You are ready to step up, unveil your brilliance, and run across the fields shouting your dream to the world. Reach out and reveal a piece of your plan and share a part of your magic. Think bigger this time. You are going to rise higher than you ever have before. So, you're going to need a grander entrance. Give yourself permission to openly pursue the giant, badass goal that you have got. As you let it loose and try it on for size, you'll untether your potential beyond anything that you can fathom. Start to ask, why not me? And realize that it's your turn to rise. If something is coming to a halt, or if you have recently suffered an unpleasant blow to your momentum, this card illuminates a time for second chances. You're being gifted a redo with all of the rebirth energy of the Phoenix. At this time, you get to decide how far you can fly. Take a moment to regroup and implement any changes that are needed, and then open your wings and rise. Here are your journaling prompts. How hard are you on yourself? How are you keeping yourself down? Are you motivating yourself as much as others would? Are you motivating yourself as much as you would others? Are you rising up like a warrior and upping your inner dialogue and your self-love right along with your skills, your promotional materials, and your to-do list? Does your outer success match your inner glow? Ashe. Ashe, that was a message. That was a word. That was a word for somebody. I felt that one, child. Okay, but that's all I have for you. Please let me know if this resonated down in the comment section. Hit me a like if you found any value out of this video. Share this video so that it can reach more people. And last but not least, don't forget to subscribe so that you can receive more messages and insights whenever I release a new pick a card reading. Also, I am open for private readings, so run over to momagics.com if you're interested in booking one. Right, that's all for now. Thanks again. Please thank your ancestors, spirit guides, and angels for allowing me to deliver these messages to you. And until next time, this is XOMO. Bye.